talk about where we might be, San Joaquin Valley, by Christmas Eve at about 83% of the capacity in our hospitals being utilized. But take a look at the ICUs. If you start breaking things down, look how quickly we go from 75% statewide, 85% already in Northern California of the ICU beds being occupied, to 134% just in early December. That's in a week or two. You can see in mid-December, California, the ICU beds will be at 112% capacity. And so you get a sense of where we may be, including in early January, just in the Bay Area, that is more robust in terms of its capacity based on current projections. But even in early January, they'll be stretched, getting close to 100% at 91%. So that's the lay of the land in terms of the red flags that are flying, not yellow flags, the red flags that are flying in terms of the trajectory and our projections of growth. And that's why we are making this point very loudly today. Dr. Ghaly will speak to it in the Q&A as well. And I may ask him before that to talk a little bit more. But if these trends continue, we're going to have to take much more dramatic, arguably drastic action, including taking a look at those purple tiered counties. And they are now 51 of the 58 counties. We had 9 counties over the weekend move backwards. Remember, we're not waiting on our weekly cadence to make moves. We're doing it much more consistently, updating the moves. 51 counties now in the most restrictive purple tiered status, 6 in the red status, just 1 in orange status, none now in yellow status. If we see these trends continue, the potential for a stay-at-home order for those regions in purple because of hospitalizations and ICUs, we're not just now looking at positivity rates. We're not now just looking at case rates. We are now looking in real time at hospitalization numbers and ICU capacity in those regions. It will require, and we are assessing this in real time over the next day or two, to make determinations of deep purple moves in those purple tiered status that is more equivalent, more in line with the stay-at-home order that folks were familiar with in the beginning of this year, with modifications in terms of the work that we are currently doing. But we've been working with health officers up and down the state over the weekend, well aware of what was happening in LA County and Bay Area, parts of the Bay Area, and in turn, the health advisors, or rather the health officers themselves, helping advise our team in terms of what they're expecting and hoping for from the state. They're familiar with some of those, some of the recommendations that we took from them, some of the recommendations that we offered in return, that they're being worked on in real time. Dr. Ghaly, just because I think this is an important point to reiterate, maybe you can talk just briefly before I move on in these slides, and I'll put up this current tiered status slide as you speak, just to talk perhaps a little bit more about your conversations over the weekend, over the last week, maybe provide some insight at what we may be looking at if these ICU and hospitalization numbers continue over the next few days.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.